So one day after our communications practice, me and my friends would meet up, we'd go for communication practice because I bought this course and we'd share it, we'd learn whatever. I invited my friend Morgan to go to Gymcraft to learn a backflip. It's a safe place where you can learn flips. And then he said, yeah, sure. When? He took out his phone and he opened up Google Calendars and put a time slot there. He went to 3 p.m. and keyed in backflip with Niguang ? Bro literally booked a slot on his Google Calendar with me to hang out with his friend. After that, I saw the rest of the Google Calendars is filled up, man. It's like bro has his whole week and month planned out. So I've tried it all. I've literally planned out every single minute of my life before. I've done it before, okay? And the moment I exceed something by 15 minutes, the whole structure of the rest of the day is gone and I'll get nothing done. I'll feel overwhelmed and I'll feel pathetic for not getting anything done. Back in 2023, when I started, I wanted to start entrepreneurship and I wanted to build my own business. I bought this course and I thought, you know what, I'll grind tomorrow. And the grind was so vague that I would just end up watching YouTube videos about the business model and not make any progress at all. So on one hand, I have absolute chaos where I've got nothing done at all. And on the other hand, I have way too much structure. So how can I overlap these two so that I can implement some form of structure, but at the same time, I will not get overwhelmed and I will not fall into absolute chaos. And in this video, I will create a weekly schedule and a task list from scratch that has decent structure but not too much that it causes inflexibility. And then I'm going to spend an entire week following this schedule and optimizing it along the way. Will it be effective? Will it not be effective? You're going to find out in this video. Okay, so what I've done now is that I have planned out each one of the weekly tasks and now I'm going to put it into my weekly calendar. So let me show you the weekly tasks real quick. This is the weekly tasks. I'll put it on Canva. This is for YouTube and Instagram, like my socials. And that's for all the 5 modules I have, not just for one module. Miscellaneous, I gotta train weighted, I gotta train parkour, tricking, blah blah blah. Like all my favorite sports. Lastly, there's a number 8 over here if you notice. This number 8 is actually because I don't know if I should add housework into the weekly tasks. It's something that I know I'm not very consistent with. But then again, it's so recurring, it happens so often that it's almost like eating and drinking. Eating and drinking is not my weekly tasks. Housework shouldn't be as well. I'm just guilty for not doing it that often because I spend a lot of time outside the house. So when the times are inside the house, I have to either script, record, edit because you won't be seeing this video if I don't have that. But then again, I still have to pack let me see this. That's the socks. I just finished the socks here. My room is beautiful. This is my bed. This is my brother's bed. A bit of a room tour for you. I remember that I discovered a few ideas from a few different books and a few different YouTube videos. So I'm going to run through the stuff that I have learned and that now, as of 28th June 2025, I will actually implement. Number 1, plane and pilot mode. You operate between 2 modes, plane and pilot. Plane is like the execution mode while pilot's like the planning mode. What a lot of people do, and myself included, I'd go to sleep, I'd wake up the next day thinking, what should I do now that would move me towards my goals? I would think, I should actually script a video. But during that time of thinking, I should script a video, you get a Minecraft notification or you get an Instagram notification, and it is much easier to go onto Instagram than to open up Notion and to type out words on a document. Humans are like electricity. We always take the path of least resistance. If I don't have something planned for the day, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start default settings. I'd go to YouTube, I start scrolling, and go to Instagram, doing random shit. I'll do anything except the stuff that matters, that will push me forward towards my goals. So I end up taking the path of least resistance and I'd fall into chaos again. So I'm going to implement plane and pilot mode. I'm going to implement some part of the night where I would plan the next day's activities. Number 2, weekly task batching. I learned this from First Man, Chris Turney, I think. Chris Turney, First Man. He has this idea called weekly tasks. Because remember how I said when I had too much structure, it was overwhelming? Yeah, instead of planning a to-do list every single day, how about you plan a to-do list for the week? Instead of saying, I want to finish this whole chapter today, you can say, I want to finish 3 chapters by Saturday. And then you would take the rest of the week to study 3 chapters. It doesn't all have to be in one day. It doesn't have to be spread out equally. That's this quote I like. Most people overestimate what they can do in a year, but they all underestimate what they can do in a decade. And that applies for days and weeks as well. And lastly, I want to drop this quote by Atomic Habits. What's the name of the guy who wrote Atomic Habits? I forgot. Anyways, you do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. So, without further ado, let's build it together. So what I've just did is that I have put my school calendar as like the base structure onto Google Calendars, and I synced it with my Notion calendar. I put the school structure in first because school takes out a huge block of my time, and it's not like secondary school where everything is the same. You have different lessons at different times of the day, at every single day. For Wednesdays I don't have lessons. For Tuesdays it's random. I just go to school for 3 hours, and I've got 4 hours. Oh yeah, I gotta put in my CCA as well. Let me show you how I do this. So I'm gonna grab one. I'll put, starts at 6. I'll put one here. It's one word. Then I go to increase the time. It's until 9, but I take like an hour to get back. 9 p.m. bro. PM. No, 9 p.m. There we go. And now this should have synced to my Notion calendar. Yep, there it is. It's synced to Notion now. Look, as you can tell, Monday is packed. Monday is super packed because I got 1 hour break here and I've got another 1 hour break here. I can't do anything during that time except eat. Because I'm bulking right now, I have to eat as well. I spend the remaining of that night to plan the rest of the calendar and to add stuff in like workouts and deep work blocks. And finally, with that, I present to you the calendar that we will be following for the whole of the next coming week. The key is wrong. Let's go! Let's go! Steady. Alright, so I'm in school now. So far, this whole session has been working out pretty fine. This is the video. Show you a little bit sneak peek of what you all will be possibly watching. And also, this is the calendar. Piece of shit, this is the calendar. So far, every single day has gone according to plan, and I've done everything except this day, Wednesday. I had the same problem where I mentioned that when I have 15 minutes off schedule, everything goes haywire. Yes, that happened again. So I went out this morning here. I went out with my dad for breakfast, and I came back at like 1 p.m. When I came back at 1 p.m, I've already missed 4 hours of video editing, which means I'm very far behind my video schedule. So I tried doing it again here, but I was so tired I went to sleep. And after I went to sleep, I woke up, my dad told me to go buy food for my brothers, so I went to buy food again, so I got nothing done that whole day. I could have possibly squeezed in some things, but also here, I'm supposed to work, but here, I went for a run and my legs were so damn tired. So yeah, nothing went well on Wednesday. But so far, this day, good. This day, good. This day, good. This day, also good. This one, not good. Alright, so now the time is 12:05. It is a Friday. I'm about to finish up this video. I'm currently editing this video because my class got cancelled. So right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pack up, and then I'm gonna head over to the gym and meet Hui Heng. We're gonna crush a workout, and then there will be another lesson. I hate that lesson so much. After that lesson, I might be able to squeeze in some more clips for this video, and then we'll be done. I'm quite excited, as you can tell. So far, everything is going according to plan, except on Wednesday. Today has been fantastic so far. This video should be coming out tomorrow. I will try for tomorrow. Let's go. this. Don't spill. There we go. Huh? That's what I like down there. The time now, it is Saturday. It's a Saturday, 5th July, 9:09 AM. And I have spent an entire week following this whole schedule. And there's only two things about this whole schedule that I have tweaked or changed. Number one, I color-coded the items. I color-coded it according to the devices or the stuff that I can use at the time. For example, purple means I need to use the computer. I need to edit videos because that's the only thing that I really need the computer for. And for light green, I'll be using my phone. I could either watch podcasts, or I could listen to audiobooks, or I could also script videos. Red, I must be using the gym because I'll be doing weights, so I need the gym. I don't have weights at home. For blue, it will be school stuff. And finally, grey. Grey means I need to be inside my room because the only grey task I have is this, recording. As you can tell, I'm inside my room right now, and the time now is actually a grey slot. So this is how I color code my stuff. The second thing I changed is actually the green slots. The green slots, it used to be just for scripting videos, but I realized that I also want to learn more about certain things. I got a bunch of books here. I've not read a lot of them. I read half of The Laws of Power. I read The Fool of Dario CEO, but there's a lot more that I have not read yet. So there's going to be times where I want to read books rather than script videos. There's going to be times that I'd rather listen to a podcast. So I gave myself a little bit more flexibility there by implementing the green as shallow work rather than scripting videos. Gives myself more flexibility. So, with all of that said, does this routine work? Is it effective? I'd say 10 out of 10, this definitely works. This has been one of the more productive weeks of my entire life, and the only reason why that happened was because I have a routine, and number two, I have to follow the routine because I am putting it on a vlog for you to see. So if I don't follow the routine, you're gonna see me not following my routine, and then yeah, there's gonna be like a little dissonance there in my head. I need to maintain the aura, you know. I followed the routine, and it's doing pretty well for me. You should try doing this yourself as well, because I swear this routine kind of gave me this sort of calmness in the entire structure, the avoidance of chaos, the calm in the chaos. That's the title of this episode. I'm stealing that. That's the title of this episode. Alright, so that should be it from me. My name is Ni Guang. I make videos like these where I literally document my life. I try finding out stuff that I can do, the adventures I go through. So yeah, if you like this kind of videos and if you like my personality so far, you can drop a subscribe. I shall see you in the next video. Cheers, bro. Boom.